What it is, what it is, what it is, YouTube. You know who it is. It's your boy, the Moose. Let's kick it.
It likes to run, it loves to jump, no one could ever stop. A big or small party, it will be there, no matter where or when. A moose on a loose, a moose on a loose, it'll be party all day long. A moose on a loose, a moose on a loose, what are you waiting for?
Wedding scripts. Alright, I know I shot a video earlier, but here's the wedding script. And we're going to go over it. I wanted to go over the wedding script. This is the final. Actually, they got everything back. And I wanted to walk you through kind of what they got. This is kind of interesting because I wanted to share this with you because I noticed that this is something a new DJ needs to know. So just follow me here for a minute. Okay, so basically you get them in there by announcing the bridal party. And then you announce them to how you want to announce. And then basically we're going to queue up happy because everybody's going to come in on happy. And then it's going to go into who's going to be introduced first. So the first person that's coming out is the groom's mom. And then then it's going to be the bride's mom and dad. And then I will call them to get this. Then they sent me this, so we're going to go over the names on how to pronounce everything. So I'm going to walk through the timeline with them, and I will do that consultation next week so I can kind of, well, closer to the event. Okay, and then we're going to have the flower girls come in. Then we're going to have the junior bridesmaids come in, escorted by the ring bearer. And then we're going to have the bridesmaids and the groomsmen come in. And then we're going to have the matron of honor, and we're going to have the best man. And then we're going to cue in, I like the song, Thunderstruck. So I'm going to, on this part right here, I'm going to make sure that I get the right part of Thunderstruck, because Thunderstruck's awesome. So I think they're going to come in at the beginning with the guitarist, because the guitarist, man, Angus does an awesome job on this song. So this is going to be something that I'm going to coordinate with them. But it's going to be simple. They want Mr. and Mrs. I like that. David Curtis. So it's simple. I can't get David wrong. Thank God about that. And then it says we're going to have a dance-off to get the party started after everybody gets introduced. So after I introduce the bride and groom, I'm going to say, okay. And this is where a virtual DJ is going to come in handy. So, and this is something that I'm going to share with you. This is why I got virtual DJ in the first place, because it makes it a lot easier for me. Because I have a roadie, but anyways. So then we're going to do, now this is what they said. Fun and appropriate music for their ages. Only play maybe 20 seconds of the song and then switch. So what we're going to do is we're going to have 20 seconds of the song and then switch. So basically what I'm going to do is we're going to have like a dance off. Okay, then I'm going to do the first kiss. And then after the first kiss, everybody, you know, they get in there, they're sitting at the table. All right. And let's hear those glasses chatter. And then by the looks, and basically the script, I don't go by word for word of the script. I usually ad lib. I don't go by the word for word. I change it around. I make it sound better, because when you're reading off a script, you sound robotic. So you don't want to sound robotic to the bride and groom, because this is like their. And then it says cue music, 1 or 2 songs. So it's basically telling me that that I have a couple songs in there. So basically I'll have For the Blessing, and then I'll have song going on for the blessing, lightly. As the blessing is being done, we'll turn it down to do the blessing, and then the blessing, and then we're going to go into the names. Like I said, pronunciations are a big thing for me. Okay, and then we're going to thank the person that does the blessing, and then we're going to get into dinner. And then basically, and then after that, they sit down, relax, and enjoy their meal after everybody gets their plate. And then it's basically telling me play music for about 20 minutes or until the bride and groom get finished. So basically, I'm going to have to be cued on the bride and groom. So, it's typical. So, and then the first dance, after they're done eating, then we're going to announce the first dance. They're going to be dancing to make you feel my love by Garth Brooks. So that's what they'll be dancing to. And then basically the toasts are after the first dance. And then I'm going to cue the toast song, which is pretty much, and then after the toast. And then we're going to do, now, I rewritten this, and how I had it written was bride / son / in parentheses groom. Now they changed it around, but basically I can change this around. I can edit it to what I want, but the bride and the son are going to do it. One wedding, the bride actually danced with the brother instead of the father. So this is common down here. So the bride and the son are going to dance, her son. And then after this, I like this, and they're going to dance The Simple Man by Leonard Skinner. And then after that, then it's the mother-son dance. And they're going to be dancing to A Mother's Love by Jim Berkman. And then after that, then we're gonna have a special mother-daughter dance. The bride's gonna dance with her beautiful daughters, and the bride would basically the bride is gonna want the mothers and their daughters to come out and join them, and they're gonna dance to "Dear Daughters" by Hailstorm, and then the groom will be doing a special dance with his new daughters, and he picked out a song for them, My Wish by Rascal Flatts. Rascal Flatts is a pretty amazing artist. And then, after the dances, we're going to get into it. we're going to get the 2 chairs out in the middle of the dance floor, and we're going to pick on the wedding. We're going to pick on, now, the shoe game, I will have the list as basically, yeah. And then basically they switch shoes. And then after that, we're going to get into the dollar dance. And then, yeah, the dollar dance. Yeah, this is my second time doing a dollar dance. The first time I didn't do it because they exited out for some reason. Oh, because of the power situation. So they took it out. And then there's going to be 5 songs. And I like how they put this. Now, I picked the songs already. They took out the 2 80s songs. They didn't like them. I can't go wrong with 80s. Man, I did go wrong here. Okay, so they want a fast song. Black Eyed Peas, I Got a Feeling. I like that song. It's a pretty good song. It's not really fast, but it is fast enough. And then the crazy song is Everybody Dance Now. This is how I do it. Dollar dances can be done anyway, but I only pick 5 songs. It could be more than 5 songs, but I think they can get the point across with 5 songs. And then they won't be played all the way through because this is going to be a mashup song. Yeah. It's going to be a big mashup. And then Happy by Will Ferrell. I know none of these genres match, but that's the difference between the mashup. And I'm going to show you how to strategically do this so it gets everybody on their feet, and because they're going to want to dance with the bride and groom. And then we'll change to the next song, which is Happy by Ferrell. I know I'm playing it again. I guess I didn't see that it was there. So we're going to do that. I don't normally play songs twice. And then after that, I think I'm going to change the song because I put that song there. But I can't change theirs, but I can change mine. And then the 80s slow song. And when we go to the last consultation, I'll explain it to her. So, and then Cake, because I got to talk to him at least once on the phone. And then we're going to do Cake. I did talk to her before, but after that, we did this. And then we're going to do Cake by the Ocean for cutting the cake. And then it's going to be Open Floor Dance. And then we're going to do the Open Floor Dance. No, we're going to go into the, I'm not going to do the open. They put that in the wrong place, I think. Because we still got to do the garter toss and the, and we're going to bouquet and garter toss. And then after that, we're going to go into garter removal. Basically, they're going to go, I picked She Got Legs by ZZ Tops. And they approved it, so, yeah. And then after that, he does the garter toss. And then after that, we're going to do the bouquet. Cue the bouquet toss. Now, the garter toss, how we're going to do it is, y'all know that they take off the thing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play a little snippet of the song. I'm get ready to play it as soon as he gets everything done, and we do the count of 3 to do the garter toss. We're gonna go ahead and put I'm gonna cue it. I'm gonna have it set up for the music to play through the whole thing. But right when he tosses the garter, it's gonna say she got legs, and she knows how to use them. To wish she's all right. Okay, anyway. And then we're going to go into the bouquet toss. Everybody, I don't know. I don't care what kind of crowd it is, but Beyonce Knowles sure knows how to pull it off. Yeah. Beyonce did this perfect. I think she had this in mind. Hands down across the board. Every bride, when I say single ladies, they're okay, let's do it. Yeah. And how I do this is a little different because, all right, ladies, it's your turn. And then you could also do Girls Just Want to Have Fun, but this is actually better. This actual song, if you listen to the song at the beginning of the song, it perfectly matches the bouquet toss. So then after that, I'm gonna do my announcement because they give me a little announcement to make. I like this because how I put it is, ladies and gentlemen, and I get into it, and then basically after that, after open dance is the bride and groom, and what I'll do is that one is I'll have it ready. So the thing about this is have this in a separate crate, the last dance, and have it so it's all set up. So I'll go into how I set my crates for the wedding, because I'm going to go in through and set all the crates up, and then that way this song will be ready at the last. And then basically then I have this I want to show you this, how I have it set up. I'm going to actually show you in the program, so when I get on the computer, because I'm on my other phone. So I will show you a snippet of the wedding timeline, and basically show you this last piece. So look at the last piece over here. As you can see, it's in red. That you don't read to the client. That you have that as your notes. So and then after that, we give them and send them off. So basically, how they want to be sent it off after the last dance. And then and you send them off. And I don't know, some couples want to be sent off and then they want the party to keep going. Georgetown, I did one wedding. They wanted the party to keep going. Nobody danced. Can I say that? Nobody danced at the wedding. They didn't have it set up to dance. Okay, I clarify that. They did have it set up to dance, but nobody wanted to go out there and dance. It was in the middle of December. Who can go outside and dance? They should have set the reception up to move tables around. But the way that the place was that they picked did have a dance floor, but the tables were on it. Kind of thing, you know. So, who's going to go to a wedding? Now, I hated that wedding because I had to move my system twice. I had to move my system twice because this was before I knew how to DJ a wedding. This is my second wedding I had to do. And at the time, the equipment I had, we just picked the table up and carried it. Because everything was on the big table. I think that's the only thing I liked about that table, that DJ setup. Everything was on the table, and I could just pick up the table and move all the wire. Everything was on the table. It was a horrible setup. That's before, you know, we got YouTube, before I even knew YouTube even existed. I didn't go to YouTube. I didn't go to YouTube for nothing. I was so stick in the mud, I didn't do any YouTube for nothing. I didn't do nothing. I I didn't do research on anything. I just DJ'd. I just said I want to be a DJ, and I started DJing. That's how I became a DJ. No YouTube for me. It was all me going out there and paying the piper, as you would say. Me taking and how I started at my club partying. I did a Halloween party, and I got so many compliments of the music that I picked. Not hard. Not hard at all to pick Halloween music out. But you know, Thriller was played. Michael Jackson was the big star at the club. A lot of country and a lot of Michael Jackson. I noticed that every time that, like the New Year's Eve parties that I'd done at the club, I even have one with a balloon drop that we were setting up. So, it just, you know, it all depends. Now, this year, I'm doing a pro bono. I can already see that. It depends. If I book it, then I'm going to take the booking. But if I don't book New Year's, the way the year's going right now, we'll be back in the club by New Year's, and I will be going to the meetings, and I will say that I will volunteer my DJ services for that very first New Year's back. So pro bono sometimes. I've done one. I did the Lupus Walk in Round Rock. So don't get me wrong. They wanted a DJ. I gave it to them pretty much. So that's just another tip. That's a pro tip for you. You want to get in this DJ business, do pro bono sometimes. It's not going to hurt you. Do a pro bono. A pro bono is when you do something for free. I like this one. Always wear a smile. Because you smile is a reason for many others to smile. So when you're out there DJing, wear a smile. Don't be frowning because you have to do something. You chose the profession. Now you have to live with it. And what I'm talking about is don't frown when you have to play country music and you're not a country music DJ. Peace. Song, ready? The stars are light, are big and bright, deep in the heart of Texas. Okay, that worked.
Okay, let's see it.